I get so sick and tired of Kamala Harris making the misleading claim that Donald Trump tanked the Senate bill, a bill that would have whipped fairy godmother's wand and fixed all the border problems.
And Donald Trump tanked the bill because he thought that that bill, if passed, would have hurt him and he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. That's not the kind of president we want. As president, he cruelly separated families and plans to do it again.
Okay, even Democrats are rolling their eyes at that comment because most reasonable people at this point know Obama had people separated at the border before Trump. But even then, don't enter the country illegally with kids and then that won't happen. And the harsh reality is that the so-called bipartisan bill, and I say bipartisan that way because one rhino Republican voted for it, Republican in name only that is, it allows asylum officers to decline entry to illegal immigrants if 4,000 encounters are happened in a 7-day period. They should be declined at the number 0 mark. How about that? The bill establishes an expedited process that authorizes asylum officers to adjudicate certain asylum claims. I'm starting to lean towards asylum claim is a scam and they should go back to the line. Because the last thing we want, as we've already found out, is people from other countries that are at war, civil war, major conflict, etc., whatever, and have a strong difference in culture than the United States. Because it ends up not meshing well because all our cats and dogs will be paying the price.
But look at where Kamala Harris is today. She's only leading by 9 points. That would be the worst Democratic performance in a generation, 10 points off the mark of Joe Biden, who of course won 4 years ago, was sort of that union guy, Union Joe, right? Won it by 19 points. She's 10 points off his mark and the worst in a generation.
That's what she gets, honestly. She's getting exactly what she paid for. The worst Democrat candidate in a generation. That's what happens when you make your administration make up all your policies, do all the hard work for you, create a basement campaign 2.0, run as if you're a candidate without a record, as if she isn't the incumbent. She's the worst, but don't take my word for it. Take our great president's word for it.
I insult her intelligence.
Well, I have to do that. Well, I don't think she's a very bright person. I do feel that. I mean, I think that's right. I think I am a very bright person. And a lot of people say that. I don't think she's a very bright person. And you know what? Our country needs a very smart person. And I don't think she's a very smart person. So I'm not looking to, I don't consider that an insult. That's just a fact.
And I don't like to bring up her past, or maybe I do, I don't know. YouTube has restricted my video reach on YouTube for being one of the first to bring up her and Willie Brown's relationship. But we now have a clip of Kamala speaking in her fake black accent again, talking about when she went to the clubs in her sister Stacey Johnson's father's Cadillac Seville. Ooh, maybe she shouldn't have said that.
An incredible family and incredible friends. My best friend from kindergarten is still one of my best friends.
That's crazy.
Right? Stacey Johnson.
Yeah, that's dope. I love it.
We used to go to the clubs and her father's Seville.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the face of, oh, I've said too much. But you have to remember how she got her start, and let's just say it's not on talent alone.